Hi, my name is Priya, and for my section of the ad campaign analysis for the Starbucks COVID 19 ad campaign, thank you for wearing a mask in the store. I did the information about the brand and its ad agency. So, some first general information about Starbucks, which was the brand we chose. It's an American company that's actually the largest coffee house chain in the world. It was its headquarters are in Seattle, and it was started in Seattle, actually where I am right now. And it was founded by Jerry Baldwin, Gordon Bowker, and Zev Segal, however I pronounce that. And it opened in 1971 near the historical Pike Place Market, right in downtown Seattle. And so some general facts so the ad agency that this ad campaign used was Iris Worldwide, that ad agency. And this ad campaign launched in for the UK Starbucks. So that's just general information about Starbucks in general, because it's a worldwide company. But like we said, this ad, it wasn't launched actually in America. It was for the UK. It was their ad campaign. But so they used Iris Worldwide, which they have a bunch of offices, which I'll get into when I explain more. But they're a British-born agency. They're headquartered in London, and they actually have 17 locations worldwide. So they do have a couple in the US, but they are a British-based agency. And so the founder was Ian Milner. So he founded it, and he's the global CEO of Iris Worldwide Advertising Agency, and it was founded in 1999. And it's just some more information about the brand's ad. So, like I said before, the agency network it used was Iris Worldwide, where it was published through Starbucks UK. So, not Starbucks in the US didn't actually, unless they didn't end up using it, but the UK, they posted it all throughout their Instagram, which we'll get into more later. And it was published and aired August 2020 and posted August 6th, specifically the 6th, 2020. And just some credits about it. The advertising agency was Iris from London, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. That's just a little more specific. A business director was Alicia Pierce, designer Ryan Michelle, producer Laura McFarlane, and the social media team was Tom Langcan and Sophie Tyler, again, if I'm pronouncing these right. And Eli was the main creator for this. Eli Vasilou, I think that's how I say it, was the main creator of this ad. So yeah, that's just my section for some general information about the brand and its advertising agency.
Hi, I'm Ava, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this advertising campaign that we're analyzing, as it is a photo ad of Starbucks. And I really wanted to talk to you a little bit about the description of it, as it's just a simple photo with a Starbucks cup, and it has some letters on it that don't really make up a coherent word. However, this is trying to show that Starbucks is poking fun at people saying their names with masks on, as it is a lot harder to hear people and to pronounce words with this mask on is kind of a barrier. And so this ad not only thanks Starbucks consumers for staying safe during this pandemic, but it also pokes fun at the current situation that we're in this pandemic, as it almost is comical how everyone is wearing these masks and we're all in it together. And it's just a really frustrating thing that we all have to go through. And Starbucks recognizes that. And they're trying to empathize with the customers and be like, we understand this. And they're really trying to appeal to this group of people who still wants to get this customer service experience, and is showing them that everyone's doing the best they can, and they're thanking people for really doing their part in this. And so by appealing to these masses, it's just really creating a sense of community. And something that Starbucks really is doing a great job at is directed marketing at their giant community, web, even though it's a worldwide um, consumer base that they are marketing to. They're really targeting everyone because it is a worldwide pandemic. And it's funny when analyzing this ad, because it really wouldn't be applicable before quarantine. No one would really understand the meaning of it. However, in this specific time, it could not be more like funny. It really hits the nail right on the head, and it's really applicable and really makes people think that, okay, we're all in this together. And it's overall a really successful photo ad and gets straight to the point, even without a big paragraph or caption.
Okay, next we're going to be going over our analysis of the advertisement in terms of its creative tone and key messaging. So first, let's talk about the ad's creative tone. To start, the ad has a very warm colored tone to it. So besides the green and the Starbucks logo itself and the neutral white in the font of the text, it's all warm colors. The lighting is warm and it's also very soft in the background, so it gives the picture a very calming, welcoming feeling. And although the background is completely blurred, the brown tones in lighting convey that this picture was taken in a real Starbucks location, so it feels very comforting and familiar to the viewer. To move to the text, the only real words in the advertisement are "Thank you for wearing a mask in store." The statement is very direct, but it isn't forceful, so it implies that the customers are required to wear a mask, but the kindness proposes it more as asking a favor than forcing them to do something. So overall, the ad isn't too busy or distracting, and there are very few different visual elements, yet the simplicity of it kind of helps the message get across even more. So now let's dive a little deeper into what exactly that overall message is. So one thing Starbucks is known for is writing the customer's name on the cup of the drink that they order. And another more humorous thing that they're known for is their tendency to spell the customer's name wrong. So the ad is very joking and very self-deprecating and kind of plays on that reputation that they have, because the jumble of letters written on the cup implies that the barista couldn't understand what name the customer said through the mask. Through this ad, they're really empathizing with the mask frustrations, basically saying, "We know this is frustrating for you, and it's very frustrating for us too, but we have to work together to get through this." In addition, even the way the statement, "Thank you for wearing a mask in store," is phrased conveys a message too. Like I stated before, by saying "thank you for wearing a mask" instead of "you need to wear a mask," it seems more like the customer is doing a favor for them, so it makes the customer the supposed hero in this situation.
So as demonstrated through the advertisement we looked over in this project, Starbucks has also done a good job in its response to COVID-19 in general, at least looking at the Starbucks UK account, which is the account that the ad we looked at was posted to. So the Starbucks UK account communicates government guidelines on safety measures and what their protocol is for their services through graphics, and they've posted many informational graphics throughout the pandemic, letting customers know, again, like the safety measures and the opening status. And they've frequently updated this throughout the months. They also show appreciation for their customers, as well as employees and healthcare workers, acknowledging that this has been a difficult time for everybody. And they've also offered free coffee occasionally through a post saying to healthcare workers, kind of like stop by, and Starbucks will give them a free cup of coffee to show their support, which is thoughtful of them. And yeah, they've just been doing a good job in their communication throughout the pandemic and kind of showing compassion through this time.